The Armenian Genocide. This genocide was a very unpredictable travesty because the Turks and Armenians lived together for centuries. Although they lived together, Armenians were always treated as secondary class citizens and went through certain hardships that the Turks did not have to, such as taxes. The harmony of the Ottoman Empire began to change because of nationalism, causing ethnic groupings to become self-conscious. In this genocide, the Armenians were victimized by young Turks. As the Ottoman Empire began to crumble, the Armenians became a Christian minority, which set them apart even further from the Turks of the Ottoman Empire. Another aspect that sets these two groups apart were their desire. Armenians wanted to become independent, but Turks sought to expand. Since Armenians were the only ethnic groups between the Pan-Turk Empire and the Central Asian, Turks wanted to rid of them. As European powers began to ask of assurance of the Armenian safety, the worse they got treated. Between 1894 and 1896, in response to large-scale protests by Armenians, Turkish military officials, soldiers, and ordinary men pillaged Armenian villages and cities and massacred their citizens. Hundreds of thousands of Armenians were murdered. Sultan Abdul Hamid ordered the genocide. In 1908, the Young Turks overthrew the Sultan and established a modern government. World War I provided a cover for eradication of Armenians. The genocide began April 24, 1915, by ordering Armenian intellectuals and executing them. And the Turks went on to forcibly turn ordinary Armenians out of their homes and send them to death marches into the desert. Killing squads were set up where they drowned people in rivers, threw them off cliffs, crucified them, and burned them alive. The Turkish countryside was littered with Armenian corpses. In 1922, when the genocide was over, there were just 388,000 Armenians remaining in the Ottoman Empire.